Hi everyone, it's Nick Lovely out here at Deltona City Hall where we are joined by the now Mayor of Deltona. It's been, I'm sure, a pretty interesting week for you. And I know one of the things we're going to be doing, and we're going to be doing kind of like a periodic video series, because you really think that the public getting information, reaching out to the community is important, right?
Absolutely, 100%. The more we can communicate with you, the residents of Deltona, the more information you're going to have and you're going to be prepared.
Yeah, so tell me how it's been for this first week with you. What have you been hearing from folks out there? What has been the requests that maybe you're getting from the community?
So there's a lot of requests for unity, a lot of requests for stopping the division, the divisiveness, and I hear you guys loud and clear. Mm-hmm. So I'm hearing a lot of things, a lot of positive feedback about a positive future. People asking me about the downtown Deltona.
Sure.
I just ask you guys, please be very patient with that. That's something that's going to take a little bit of time. There are some concerns like Lakeshore. There's some concerns with flooding, debris pickup. So some of those questions I'll try my very best to get answered as soon as I can.
I think one of the key messages for folks is that there's going to be some of those short-term issues like debris cleanup, but then also some long-term issues like you talked about at downtown Deltona, and I think really the backlog of other public works infrastructure needs that our community has, right?
100%. So I know I'm working hand in hand with the city manager. He's actually doing a very good job in my opinion. We're trying to figure out what some of the needs in our infrastructures are going to be, so we can try to figure out how we're going to fix the problem moving forward.
And I know you and I have had some discussions, and we're going to be working closely together to get that message out, right?
Yes, 100%. So I've actually asked Nick to kind of be my unofficial public relation person, and he loves our community.
Yeah,
he's really good at what he does, and to me is more than an honor. So thank you, Nick. It means a lot to me that you're stepping up.
Absolutely.
In this way.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. And just for some folks that are watching this that don't know a little bit about me, you probably saw me on Facebook recently during Hurricane Nicole. I'm a former television news journalist. I've worked in stations across the country, got some awards for that journalism work, and then I actually left journalism and started working in local government and state government communications. So I do have the background in talking about, I think, many of the challenges that we're facing as a community. And you know, some of those aren't just exclusive to Deltona. I think with so many people wanting to come to our state, we know that there is a need for more infrastructure. And I think it's just about finding the funding for that, right? And making sure that we get it done for our citizens.
Correct. So I think one of the things that we want to lead off in some of these videos is also we would love to highlight whether it's a reserve or a trail or a local business. And Nick is going to help me so much with that as well. So
absolutely, and I think one of our first features we want to highlight is Leonia Preserve. Yes. It's right in the middle of Deltona. I'll give you a little trivia moment. That was actually the first time I ever went to Deltona. I was a little boy, and I went to Leonia Preserve. So I've been coming to Deltona for the better part of more than 2 decades. And here's just a little preview of what you can find out there at the preserve and at the education center next door. Leonia Preserve is a joint project of Volusia County, the Volusia County School Board, and the state of Florida to provide environmental education to the public and restore and maintain habitat for scrub-dependent species, including the threatened scrub jay and gopher tortoise. You can find the preserve right here in the city of Deltona at 2150 Eustis Avenue.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
Have you ever had a scrub jay land on your head or on your hand?
I have had a scrub jay land on my head, on my hand. Back in the day, they didn't have those signs out there saying don't feed them, so a little bad. We would bring out sunflower seeds. No, that was before. Now they say, that's not really good for the birds, and they'd rather enjoy a lot of the natural stuff that's out there. So absolutely, 100%. And that is really a really cool thing if you're ever out in that area to see, because Deltona, believe it or not, is one of the only communities in the country, they're endemic to Florida, one of the only in Florida even, that has those rare birds. So it's a pretty cool experience out there. So Mr. Mayor Santiago Avila Jr., it is an honor to be working with you. Congratulations. I know we'll be hearing more from you here in the coming weeks. And to lead us out, we're going to show you some of the upcoming events that are coming out of the mayor's office. It's Nick Lovely tonight in Deltona.
Deltona first.